I penned these lines with my paws raised as we watched another black life senselessly erased. Guyana bleeds, yet there was no blood unseen, killed and dumped while still in their teens. Dear black child, we know they slaughtered you like animals, marked with X's, sending a clear message that this one wasn't accidental. The message received, though tragical. So our response will be radical. Could you imagine the last moments of the enemies standing in cotton trees surrounded by men armed with machetes, screaming for someone to defend us? They're faced with a brutal end. Regardless of your race, every parent of a boy child ought to be enraged. What if it was your child or loved ones mutilated because they went to pick coconuts? I am putting it to you that this was never about coconuts, not when their heads and throats had such deep cuts. We mourn with the families, we feel their pains in our guts. This was a hate crime. Dear black child, we will not turn a blind eye this time. And to you fanning the flames with your irresponsible comments, we see you adding gas. You who were vocal pre and post election but remain silent now, we're not tone deaf. We hear you. You blacks who were muted so you can be tolerated or well liked, we pity you. And you who hide behind your screens with your hypocritical I'm sorry sentiment, we do not believe you. We see the scripted messages of sympathy from those governing, but we also notice that come Monday morning, it was business as usual. The government comes to tell us of its planned budgeting, all while we're still mourning, while the wounds are still fresh, while West Berbice is still protesting. Dear black child, we will not stop until we get justice. Dear black child, we recognize that there are loopholes in the system where one set of people based on their surnames or political affiliations feels that the law does not apply to them. But day in, day out, your murders we will condemn. I urge Guyanese to put aside your race, political affiliation, and religion and show solidarity. Rally around the black community. Let us send a clear message that justice is for everybody. We cannot continue on the opinions of our foreparents about black and coolie. We have failed as a society if in this country it is unsafe for children of any ethnicity. Guyanese, we can no longer downplay racism in our land. This thing has gotten way out of hand, and a nation divided will never stand. Dear black child.